going on, Bigfoot World?
I guess it would.
We out here for another Friday night.
You hear that guy's on fire?
Kim, you should know better. You know Fred's gonna be here. It's Jeff and Mike you gotta worry about. They're the ones always out chasing tail. He's stuck in the tent for the weekend in love. Gene's gonna be talking shit all night. What's going on, Chili? Everybody see us here is pretty good. Before we get it started, hopefully everybody joins us. There's old Kim.
What's up, Kim?
You think we can fire him? He's the only one that gets in the hole. Shit, I fired myself first.
I ain't doing that on myself.
Did you guys get a chance to check out that picture on Facebook? For the ones who didn't watch the 4-minute update
for the most part.
On Fred, I posted them pictures at the end of that video, and there wasn't just that one. There was three pictures of the same ones. There's 3 of them. They're in a group behind that tree, and if you notice at the end of that video, they're back behind the tree. And as I moved past him, he steps out and just stands up and looks at me. So that's one of them. That's a great picture. That's a very great picture with detail, everything. What's going on, Mary? You here for the Friday Night Live? It gets lit. You guys, last couple of weeks, man, it's been lit on here. You guys are crazy. Fred missed a lot. He been stuck in the hole with them bars in there. Welcome aboard, Kathy. Good to see you on there.
Tuned in. Created different.
Good to see you on here. Good to see everybody,
guys.
Good to see everybody joining us. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Few things happen.
Hit the like button at the door.
So it ain't gonna be too boring tonight. And yeah, definitely hit that like button because YouTube be ripping us off with the algorithm.
I'll stay about shaving it all off. What do you guys think? Shave it down. I'll see about taking it all off. And cutting the hair down.
Sasquatch talk is always lit. It really is. We have fun. It's all about fun. We have fun. And bringing the truth out at the same time. That's what this channel is about. Right? Proving that it's real and having fun while you're doing it.
Doing so like Elmo.
There's nothing better else to do in this world that I can think of other than dirt bike riding quads, but it don't even beat Bigfooting out in the woods. Except unless you're by yourself and you start getting bombarded by rocks, it's like a war zone and shit. You're gonna come up that cave zombies. We're going to do it. We're definitely going to do it.
Yeah, we got to.
It's without a doubt, guys. That's going down.
I am looking forward to it.
The funds are low. We got enough with just enough batteries, hopefully, to get us through the night. And we're working with the lights that we got as so far as it stands. But we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. But you guys didn't answer me. What you think about that picture? That's from the last time I was out there by myself, and I got bombarded and hit with that rock. I told you the whole time. I knew that they was following me, but I don't think them was the group that was following me. That they was ahead of me, but there was like at least one behind me that was following me the whole time. We're doing good, Mary. We're here. We got our freedom. That's all that matters.
Take it day by day.
Chat pals for sure, Kathy. Looks like Freddie off to the distance. I don't think what.
YouTube is the only social media. I didn't finish the video yet. Hear that? Where's the picture? What video?
Oh, you guys ain't for the guys that ain't a member over there on my Facebook. Most of you guys are on Into the Woods with Jeff over there. I posted a picture up. It was one of the best pictures that I've seen. There's a series of 3. If you guys want to really check it out, it's on the update on Fred, the 4-minute video when I was filling you guys in with what was going on with Fred, and I posted 3 pictures at the end of there. The one picture or 2 pictures is when they was behind the tree peeking at me, and the third picture is when I already passed him and he stood up and looked like he stepped out and looked at me. It's the great detail. It was found by Brian Wilkinson. He sent me the photos and timestamps from the video. The video, I mean, the pictures is just amazing with the detail of the face and everything. It just shows how many different varieties of Bigfoots out there with all the pictures that I've been posting up in the last couple of weeks that you guys been watching. I mean, there's in the same group, there's like 4 or 5 different looking breeds of Bigfoot, so to speak. Like the ones that got the hair all over the face, the ones that ain't got no hair at all on their face, the ones that just that look demonic, like they're harder.
Remember that one that Jeffrey found inside the cave?
That one looked demonic, like
that was pretty crazy.
I don't know if it's
but
because it was old or what.
PA Bigfoot Into the Woods with Jeff on Facebook. You just go to Facebook, go to search, put PA Bigfoot, and type Into the Woods with Jeff. You should find it. It's a private group. Just send a request and
we'll add you on there. Yeah. Sandra, have I tried talking to them? I not as much as I should. It's more or less hollering at them. Like when they throw rocks at me and they get too close, I'll turn around and look, hey man, slow it down a little bit. You guys are getting too close. Or when they hit me with the rock, I started hollering at him. Only like in times when they get too much, I'll turn around and I'll let them know, like, you're just scaring me, guys, back up. Just give me my room. And then most of the time they do though. Everyone smash that like button. Thanks, Chili. It does help me a lot for you guys. It only takes 1 second to click that thing down there. 1 second to hit that like button or the thumbs down button. Either way, it don't matter.
Right.
But
like us, don't like us, we're still watching.
Right. We're still doing the damn thing.
We're still doing
that and damn. Thanks, real mama. It helps us out with the algorithm on YouTube, all that. You guys understand all that bull BS mess. But there's a story I heard this morning that fascinated me. I wanted to share with you guys. I don't know if you want to tell it or not. Hey, do you want to tell your story that the old man told you at the doctor's office today?
I don't know. I mean, do I have to? That's a good story.
Well, come on this side real quick and sit. Over here. Hurry up. She was at the doctor's office, guys. Listen to this story. This story is pretty fascinating. It's interesting, so to speak. And it tells a lot about Pennsylvania. It tells a lot about this area that we're in. But hurry up and come in here and tell the guys your experience at the doctor's office.
Okay, I'm at the doctor's office sitting, and there's this old guy, right? And all right, okay, I was just bullshitting him.
Can you guys hear?
Saying tell us.
Okay, this guy's like really tall. He looked like a lurch off of like that old show. He had like hair everywhere coming out of his ears. He was old. Okay, and we was talking, and he was like in the 70s. He used to work for the government, and I used to file stuff. And they was first putting it on to computers, and they gave him when he was young,
converting from paper
to computer, yeah.
Computer.
And he was saying there was a stack of papers, real big for Fayette County, for humanoid sightings of humanoid-like creatures. And he said that while he was putting this down on computer, he was told that it's all confidential and that he can't even disclose the information to his family members. For it is all confidential, and they could press charges and all this, and you know he getting like all this trouble.
And he's sitting in the dark.
Yeah, I told him you guys were for Bigfoot. What is this bullshit? He needed to sugar check and shit, you know.
She was telling him about my
And
channel.
he got all excited. He's like, "Oh, I believe in that." And he was telling me about how they threatened him, and there was different times, I guess, that he worked there until eventually, you know.
So the government
in the 70s, though, it's apparently this happened.
This happened in the 70s. That's how long ago that they know. He worked for
Fayette County. He said it was a stack of papers like this of all these files listing from Fayette County area to our county.
From the government.
From the government putting it down from humanoid sightings of humanoid creatures. Yeah. He said
that the government dealt with.
Yeah. So I mean anything from this to that to anything.
And that's coming from an old guy, you know.
I'm telling you, this guy was he was like, he was friendly, but I mean, he was funny, but he was like real tall because I'm like real short, and I was like, yeah, you know, looking up at him. He had hair growing out.
But she told me that story this morning. I said, you got to tell it. You got to tell the guys tonight on the live. Because, I mean, that just shows you how much they really know.
Yeah,
all right, see you later. That just shows you how much they know and how much they try to push it under the rug. But when you talk to somebody about it that's actually work for the government and he tells you that confirms that. Well, I don't need no confirmation anyways because I see them all the time. But for them, you guys understand what I'm saying.
But he didn't just tell it to me. I mean, he was crazy about it.
Yeah,
we talked for like a good 20 minutes.
They talked for a while about some of the stories that happened, I mean, back in the 70s when they was converting paper over on the digital and onto the computer. That's probably when the government probably started messing with the computers. We didn't get them till like the early '85. We got the old black and white apples. I think they came out first, but they was messing with them since the 70s. And from Fayette County alone, he said there was a big stack of just files from the government, filing and pictures over and everything that they've got. That's an interesting story. I had to share with you guys. But other than that, how's everybody doing tonight? We're here doing this. Okay, Amy, I see you.
Good to see you too. Good to see you, Amy. What's up, Brenda? Brenda's on there.
It's good to see you too, Amy. Good that you're on here BSing with us. It is cold. It got cold last night, man. And I fell asleep with the air conditioner on. I was too cold to get up and turn the damn thing off. I just fucking covered my head up. It was just freezing. Winter's here, guys. It's already here. I think we skipped fall and went straight into winter already over here in Pennsylvania.
It got cold.
I'm ready to take a trip down to Florida, but then they got all them damn hurricanes and typhoons and shit out.
It's all bad.
You can't go nowhere safe. Amy, you're down there where California, where it's nice, it's like 67. Ain't you getting hit by some tornadoes or some shit? That's Florida, I think. It was 80 here in New Hampshire. Must be nice. I think it was like 40 something. It felt like 20 something out there with this air conditioner on.
It was cold.
It was cold. You get the fireplace ready. Man, it's close. It's close. Yeah, chilly. California, you guys locked out just a little bit. What? She interrupted my laugh for that. It was 49 today. You must be close to us, Brenda. You and I think you said you was in what, Greensburg? It's colder here. So you just want to keep interrupting my life here. Give me my phone. Thank you. Don't ever give a female your phone. Learn from the wise. Your boyfriend is where? In Indiana? Oh, yeah, it's cold out that way too. That's not far from here. 82, California. Yeah, must be nice. We got winter coats out here already. It's all bad here. And it ain't even begin to start. Greensburg, I remember. It snowed here yesterday. What? Kathy, where the hell you at? Alaska?
Snowed already.
Lafayette, Indiana. That ain't that far from here at all. Oh, there it is. We will get warm again. Here it's got to. I don't know. I don't know, Brenda. I don't see it. I hope so. I hope so. At least another week we get Indian summer or something pop up on us, because I don't think I'm ready for this cold yet. I still gotta get tires. I gotta get muffler on my car. South Dakota. Well, it snows in June in South Dakota and Colorado. In June, it was like June 18th. I was going up the mountain, seeing all that snow. That's the first time I ever seen the snow in June. It's amazing, and that's the first time I ever seen that. That just reminded me, going up the mountain in the Colorado. I seen this ram come up off this cliff up one side and go up. The cliff was upside down. The damn ram went up the cliff and up over top and took off. Like, how the fuck did it just do that? Upside down and went around this cliff like it was a super goat and shit. That freaked me out. I know you guys gonna think I'm lying, but I swear I seen that shit right in front of us. It just climbed this cliff and went right out around it and gone. That mountain goes, don't mess with them. Them rams, it was a ram. Them rams are crazy. That's the first time I ever seen a ram in real life. Them things are amazing on them rocks. You ain't catching them. A super goat.
But we see that big ass elk stepped out.
Yeah, the elk was bigger than the damn truck. Them elk, man, you guys we got little tiny deer. You got elk the size of fucking 20-foot trailers and shit out there. It's like two different worlds from Pennsylvania to Colorado and Utah. You got some monsters. The moose, shit. Jump out in front of a moose and watch what happens to you. He take your whole car and push it down the street sideways. But yeah, guys, we're getting ready for this cave expedition, man. We're getting ready.
We're looking forward to it.
We ain't at all. We're trying not to think about it. We're trying not to talk about it. He's trying to put us on blast. Tell us something we don't know.
I want to talk about.
We have moose up here. Yeah, them moose are big as shit.
Yeah, I don't get moose hunting.
And it's bugler, guys. For those newcomers that's on here that don't know me.
Smoke rollies.
Amy. Lieutenant Michael came through. What?
Michael the Hurricane.
Oh, Michael came through here at St. Mary, Maryland, was gusting to 60 miles an hour. It was 83 and dropped to that. I know you guys are all right. I mean, that was intense. I seen the aftermath pictures. That shit Michael wasn't no joke. He came through with a vengeance. And they keep coming. They keep coming back to back. Soon as one comes in and hits land, they got another one on standby. Just they keep smacking them. Won't they take a break on them? Let them catch the breath and then hit them. Shit. I mean, you guys stay strong out there, man. Stay strong because these storms are only going to get worse. Them storms are. I've been in a couple in Missouri. Them tornadoes are frightening. They're terrifying. And it's black. You can't see nothing once it's there. All you got to do is hold on to something or hope it ain't got you. And it goes away quick. Hurricanes, yeah. We don't get hurricanes here either. If we do, it's going to be a bad one because it made it over that mountain. That means we fucked. That means we get wiped out if it makes it here. But we get like tail ends of tornadoes here and there, little touchdowns every now and then. We don't get nothing major.
Not too long ago.
Yeah, but that was even a rare event. That was a level 3, crazy. 4 the touchdown and went right through town.
Right through the ass.
And it was like picking and choosing what house it wanted to wipe out. It made a left turn, went up this road, wiped all the houses out, jumped 2 streets over, and then wiped out these houses, came back down. This thing was like driving a car. The tornado was just going out, wiping out whatever house it wanted to wipe. It's like somebody had a remote controlling the damn tornado, wiping all the worst houses out that needed rebuilt. It seemed like the ones that got it the worst. Happy holiday, guys. You guys are nuts.
Not yet.
Did you give a check to see if any cave entrance or block? No, we're going to go check in the morning. Even if they are, we'll find them. We got fair. We'll find a way in. Either way it goes, we're going to get in there. But we're going to check in the morning on that situation. Like I said, after this Friday Night Live, that the series is going to start coming up, and I'm not ready for it.
I mean, there's nothing really safe about it, Tina, but we'll try. So be safe in the cave.
It is.
We'll try.
Safe as we can be. I just try not to think. I'm not thinking about it. We're just going to go ahead and do it. And whatever happens, happens. I ain't running. I ain't going to say I'm not going to run out, but I don't have no intentions on leaving. I'll put it that way. As long as I can, I'll stick that shit out.
What do
you think the creatures you've seen in the woods are? I mean, some kind of hybrid between us and animal, or between. I don't think it's nothing like that other dimensional shit. But I think the government's keeping them a secret for a reason. It could be our missing link. I mean, it's a good possibility that it's our missing link. It could be our ancestors. Who knows? Maybe they was always here. Alien race came down, started playing God, and then, like we're playing God with dogs and shit, and created us. Don't shed fear. No, we're not. We're going in happy. That's one thing that's my main motto. We're joking, laughing, carrying on the whole time we go anywhere. That the vibes have to be positive in there because they can sense that shit, and they'll feed off of it, and the environment gets worse, and that's when things happen. So the best thing to do is go in happy, laughing, and then they want to see what you're laughing and carrying on about, and they pretty much want to be a part of it. It seemed like it's how we got them to start coming close to us. You leave when it's getting bad, or I will come down there and beat you. We're gonna hold out.
We can't leave.
We're gonna hold out and film as much as we're gonna hold out.
We can't take weapons.
We We ain't taking no weapons in there. What you gonna do? Shoot a shotgun in the cave? He's going on dig us out. We'll be in trouble for sure.
Ricochet at the rocks.
I'm not even sure. I don't really want to take the kids in there. I keep saying I want to take Jeff and Mike in there for the entertainment, but at the same time, I think it just might be me and Fred going in at it. Bear Mace, they know when you got shit. I don't know how they know, but believe me, they know. They know.
It's a whole different environment.
When you got something that they don't like, they.
The last time we took a gun, when he was got shot.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys watched that video. He was too happy with that thing in his hand.
Oh yeah, we brought a gunman with us at nighttime on a camp out. That was the last trip we ever do that shit, man. He didn't even know about Bigfoot. That's Dustin. Yeah, it was his first expedition out on a Bigfoot. He didn't know nothing about Bigfoot. We like threw him into this shit. Like, man, we're going out overnight for the first time. We know where these Bigfoot are. We gonna need you because you got gun permits. You got your guns. Let's go. You gotta go with us. So he's behind us, following us. Fred got a lantern. I'm filming everything. And then I turn around, he's with his 9, jumping around, pointing it in my face and shit. Like, dude, what the fuck is that shit? I'm like, man, Fred, get the gun off of me. He gonna kill one of us. He ain't never seen nothing about Bigfoot. Trees was knocking all around us and shit. He's just poking the gun around. It was bad. So that was our last gunman that we ever decided to bring. It'll never happen again.
He's all duck on the ground. Like, what are you doing?
I never.
Like, you don't hear that? You don't hear that? You don't hear that?
He's gonna shoot one of us. It just you can't.
Man, we here, man.
We should have warned him a little. We did actually tell him. He knows about our Bigfoot channel, so you would think that he would be somewhat prepared, but. When shit started happening, and maybe in the back of his mind, he thought we were fucking crazy. And when the shit started happening, running around, it freaked him out. It blew his mind, especially when they was knocking on trees like 10 feet in front of us, and we shine the light, and there was nothing to be there. He was free, and that was his last trip. But I said, Fred, we can't bring your cousin.
That video is still on there.
Yeah, it was the first camp. Our first camp out there, camping by the ravine. His cousin Dustin was there, and it shows him pointing the gun all around, freaking out. Learn speak.
Okay, we'll learn how to text.
What's his name? Don't even say it, but. Just back up out this live stream. Don't even watch it. It takes one asshole to then ruin a good thing, and it's annoying. But we're going. I'm not even going to show, guys. I'm just going to keep hiding these, and I'm not going to end it like I did last time over one dickhead in a bunch. Right. I'll share yours, mama. And if you don't like what we're doing, back out the channel. Right. And let's continue on with the regular scheduled program.
What was we talking about again?
What was we talking about? What you guys want to get into tonight? Because you guys, once you start going, we get into it. I'll report him later, guys. Don't worry about that. That's just a troll. You guys are great. But let's just ignore all the BS and let's just continue on with it. Because it's just, that's when you know you're doing something right. When you got interruptions like that, try to knock you down and take you off your game. But it doesn't ever happen because we keep on going forward with what we do. You can try to stop that. I'll even give you the address if you want. He's gonna come in a couple different names, so it's association. It sounds like
yeah.
WBFR. Oh, I love you guys. I love WBFR Association. Keep on following, keep on tracking, guys. I love you guys. We doing something right. But guys, what we getting into tonight? I'm trying to keep my mind off of that cave that we're about to jump into.
Right. Come on, guys, distract us.
We're going out real soon. The next series is going to be the overnight. I'll share that one because I don't think I'm that ugly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think either one of us are that ugly.
I know I'm ugly,
but
even my mom knows it.
The fourth layer. Did you say something about the fourth layer? Yeah, there is something up there, and that's where I've been sneaking around to the back, and that's where I keep getting all the rocks thrown at me. It's really getting too cold to be camping out there right now. But the cave stays the same temperature all year long. That's going to be the next series coming up is that cave. So you guys definitely want to watch that. That's going to be the last time you're going to see it from us. Unless
Gene's going to come out and babysit while we're in the cave.
I'd love to get Gene down in that cave. That would blow his mind in that cave. Once the action starts, once they start making noises and the monkey sounds,
it's all bad.
The little girl saying "mommy," all that. See, I'm thinking about it now. I don't even want to do it. But it gets bad inside that cave. It's just.
That's when I got grabbed up.
Someone grabbed my leg and pulled me down.
I was up there changing the batteries.
And
I felt like
something
tugged my leg, and I looked down at my leg, and like, you know what I mean? Nothing's there, and all of a sudden it ripped me. I'm like, oh.
And then he was gone for like 3 months. And came back finally.
Cause I had my leg tucked underneath me, and all of a sudden it like pulled, like it untucked itself. I'm like, I looked down, like there's nothing there. Then all of a sudden something yanked on my leg, and I went down over the side.
That's what I said. It's an entity. It's not a regular spirit. That's not a regular spirit whatsoever. I have my leg tucked underneath my leg. Power like that. I got on film rocks flipping down at Fred. For some reason, it don't like Fred at all. When I was coming in behind Fred, a rock flipped up in midair, triangle rock. You could see it off the ground flipping in the air down at Fred. I got it on film. I was showing the kids the other day, which I should have. Because
they don't want to go.
They don't want to go to the cave. But
yeah, check that video too, guys. There's a rock that cave. That's a wild video.
I'll post a link in the description. I'll have to go back and see. Because there was like five videos to that
was a lot of fun last night.
And yeah, and I'll leave a timestamp at the end of this live stream down in the comments for you guys to go check out.
Oh, it's the last time we're going. We don't have a thermal camera.
We don't have no thermal. We're a low budgeted production. I wish I did have a thermal, but even it might work actually good in the cave because everything's nice and cool and it's always cold in there. So with a thermal, you'd see anything with heat out there. That would probably actually be a good idea. That a thermal camera would actually be amazing, but they're
Brenda said she watched the 2017 one. It might have been that one.
Yeah, I think it was. It was. That cave is just scary. I forgot what I was even talking about. What was I saying?
Something about the cave.
Yeah, I'll leave the timestamp in the description on that rock. The rock. That. Higher Truth just released another video last night about it.
He has about that GoFundMe.
Who's that?
He said you have a fund because someone said about setting up a fund or something. We gotta take up a fund.
Yeah, I do have a GoFundMe. Man, I'll do it. Guys, give me 1 minute. Talk to Fred. I'm going to type in the GoFundMe right there in the link.
All right, let's
so you guys will know.
Yeah, it'd be cool to use thermal imaging. It'd be nice. They really step up.
But they cost too much. They just cost way too much.
We heard that he was supposed to be okay and coming back soon. It was on the last live.
The two, what is it?
two women or
the two old guys.
Couple old guys.
They talked to him yesterday, and they said that he's good. He's doing good, and he'll be back soon. He's been gone a year. I miss him. I miss his videos. I miss his kids. I miss. He got the same kind of woods, the same. He's got to be close around here. I'm not sure where he's from, but he's coming back soon. He's a good researcher. But I'm gonna take this in for you. Good.
That's really nice. Oh, you like that? I like it too. Yeah, guys, make sure you hit that like button. I see a couple of you just now hitting it. That should be mandatory. Hit it from the door, or at least before you leave.
Oh, I messed that up already.
I already know that. They probably been because that. What it do, load on. Yeah, I'm back.
All right, there it is, guys. There's the GoFundMe. I left it over there for you guys. If anybody want to click on that, go ahead and help us out. If not, it's okay too. But we'll be going in there soon. So yes, people are unbelievable. But you can't let them keep doing what they're doing. Winford say, I have to say, I think it's been happening from the public side because people will start looking for them too. It's also, yeah,
That's what I do. Could be hitting because of that.
I guess the Hippo tribe in California said they have been communicating and having interactions with them for years. I believe that. You know, I met. Well, I'm not even gonna get into Sheila's world because it keeps the link doesn't work.
Where's this? We're gonna go. Just type that in.
If you want, you can just type it in. Wonder why the link don't work.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, that link don't work. At the end of this live stream, I'll leave it down in the comments. That's the best I can do. Or if you want, you can just up in your search engine up top and type
Copy
it in.
and paste or something.
Or yeah, copy it, paste it on, and it'll take you straight to it. Or it's on my Facebook as well. But in advance, thanks, because we're about to go with what lights we do have, and we got enough for probably batteries to get through the night. I was trying to get a couple more lights to light up the place a little bit better for when I bring Jeff or Mike in there, so Mike ain't as scared. Because the lights that we had last time, it was just seeing what was in front of us, and we kept hearing sounds everywhere, but where the light was, and that's a freaky shit. Just not knowing it's there, not being able to see it or what it is. It's just a bad feeling all on itself. What it do? I'm going to go check my spot in the morning. Be safe. It's hunting season, guys. Be safe out in them woods.
We'll be in the cave, we'll be in the woods.
Yeah, we'll be underground, so I ain't got to worry about that. But it's hunting season, so you guys be careful. And I think it's it's both seasons in right now, so there's no orange out there. They're completely camoed out. You won't even hear the arrow coming. So guys, be safe if you go to the woods. please be safe. And that's another thing with the hunting starting up and everything going on. The Bigfoot are going to start getting scarce, and they're going to start getting hiding more and
going deeper.
Yeah, they'll go in deeper. So this is like that 3-month period where they hide out. They literally hide out. I was amazed last year. I'm pretty sure it was last year we found the footprints in the snow, and a foot of snow. We tracked one set of footprints in that turned into 2 set of footprints. And he followed one set, I followed one set, and them 2 split into 2 more, and it split into 2. There was 4. There was 5. It's like some
around his
military shit. We was all following like 4 separate tracks in the end, but what I realized now that them tracks led us back to the spot where we're at now, the spot where we've been camping at. It took us up into them rocks, and I didn't even realize until the other day we was going back on watching old videos, and wait a minute, them footprints, that's taking us right back into where we camp at. That's where they're at. So they're there even in the wintertime. Maybe all of them don't push off in the winter. Just a couple stay back. I don't know how,
at least 4, maybe.
How they do that shit, but at least 4 of them stay around through the wintertime. And I found holes where there'll be a stick about a foot long stuck in the ground, and in front of it there'll be a hole full of nuts, and it's covered over with leaves. So they're like stockpiling like freaking squirrels. They're amazing. Once you start actually going out there every day and seeing what they're doing. Why am I so far behind? It's like it's not scrolling down for some reason. I watched a video on YouTube about it. Same dude said, watch out for the presidential alert. Just saying. Yeah, definitely. That was all bad.
Gilly said you get a pill bullshit.
Nope. Soon. Soon. I will put soon. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna have a PO box by the time this cave series is over. I'll have a PO box for you guys, and I'm gonna post whenever I put the GoFundMe link over here. It just don't work. So I'm gonna post it at the end. The link in the description at the bottom after the live stream ends if you want to help out there. With that being said, let's go on to the regular scheduled program. That's disgusting. We'll donate direct. I don't understand.
So really people takes a cut.
Yeah, it's up to you. However you want to do it, but they do take. On somebody.
Yeah, let's go, Jim.
Mr. Willis bailed him out. The way he did it was he sent money to Walmart, and then he messaged me. I didn't know you could do this. He sent me the money that I needed left after what. I don't want to say names and say it wrong, but one person sent the money sent money on the GoFundMe for Fred to get bailed out, and I was waiting for the rest of the money to come through the GoFundMe, and then he messaged me and said that the money's at Walmart. Go Walmart, and he gave me this PIN number. Go up in Walmart, and I went up to the service desk, give them my name, number, and they transferred it through a Walmart. So if you want to do that, it's up to you guys. But it's not necessary. It helps, but guys, it's definitely not necessary.
That's up to y'all.
Yeah, it's definitely up to you guys.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, they was. I'm glad they did help out because I asked everybody in my family, his family, for help out just to get him out. And the only people that came through was you guys. That's saying a lot. That's I asked his mom. I called his mom and asked her for help, and she said he got his ass there. Pretty much turned her back on it. Go on, Joanne. Welcome aboard. How many times have you actually saw a Sasquatch moving? A lot. I can't tell you exactly. A lot. We see them a lot. A lot. Mostly when we're just sitting there off camera, but that's a lot. We see them a lot. The first time I ever seen the white one was just a couple weeks ago with Deb. I didn't know that they was even around here or that was even a thing, but there was a solid white one, albino one, jump up and run across the rock face and jump 20 feet over to another rock, ran away, and then hollered at us and started throwing rocks at us. Like he was mad that we caught him. It's very necessary. What's Kathy? What you talking about, Kathy? Gotta go eat. Be right back. Oh, okay, Kathy. No rush. We're just here BSing, getting ready for this overnighter. I wish I could have helped, but you were in my thoughts. Hey, you guys help. He's here. He's right here. He's free. He got his freedom. You guys came through, and we appreciate that. That looked like the other white Bigfoot from PA. It really did. It looked like the same exact one. Now that you said that, the one that they caught blinking and running away, that wasn't far from here. It looked like the exact same. I'm not saying that it was, but it looked exactly like that. The hair on his face and everything. And I ain't even gonna get into that, but it looked just like that. No, it didn't. But when they get old, you can see like black with gray streaks. They'll have gray patches with black salt and pepper. When this was solid white, pure white. It wasn't old. It wasn't. It was solid white.
That's what we were thinking too, albino.
That's the only thing it could be is an albino one.
Far-fetched or whatever, but that's something we could think of as big as it was and as fast as it moved.
We all seen it, all of us. Me, him, Fred, Chrissy.
We all thought we looked like, what is that? And as soon as we noticed it, we all noticed it, it just took off.
Yeah.
It was like from solid still to instant blur.
Will you grab me some coffee, please? The reason I asked to mention the being is because the white ones are supposed to be from Himalaya area. Yeah, that's what I was amazed to actually see one here in Pennsylvania, a white one. We've been doing this a long time and never ever come across anything like that. Ever. And we've seen a lot in these woods, a lot from shit we can't even begin to describe what the hell we just seen. We heard shit that we can't even begin to. The change scares me the most. In them woods that we go in, that's the most terrifying sound that I've heard so far.
You hear someone pull a chamber behind you.
right in between us. Right in between us is like
it's like
right on the chain. It's freaky. You freeze stiff. If you turn, it's gonna hit you. You don't even want to look at. I didn't even want to look at Fred. Like,
yo, you hear that?
We screwed. But my mom must be on here. I seen hello, Bodine.
Hello, Bolton.
Brenda.
Hello from Norway.
Jeff takes some marbles. Yeah, we was talking about that earlier, Gene. I'm gonna get some. Like I said, we're on low funds right now. I'm gonna get some marbles. I already got some fruit for them. Hug jugs. We got a little bit of stuff for them to take out.
It was too close to being Bigfoot.
You think the Bigfoot had a change? And it wasn't Bigfoot. It had nothing to do with a Bigfoot. The change we heard, it was in right in between us, rattling. like right there, right behind us. And there was another time we were sitting on a ravine, looking down over on the other side of the ravine, talking, and like 10 feet behind us, a scream that turned into a howl for like 10 seconds long. It appears right through your whole body. And when we hurry up and stood up, turned around, there was nothing there. Nothing. Nowhere. It just blew my mind, and it terrified me. We left. We ran out of there. We did not stick around that night. I don't even think we filmed anything. We were done. It was done. It was like a scream, and it turned into like a wolf howl, and it was bad. Me and Fred experienced some crazy shit in them woods.
Music.
Yeah, music. Them like the record player music playing at like 3 in the morning, something till 4 in the morning. Record player music just started playing off into the distance, but it seemed like it was all the way around us. Right. It was terrifying. And you can't run out. You can't leave at that time of night because you'll never find your way out of the woods. You'll just get yourself lost. That forest has so many stories to tell. It's like Gettysburg. Gettysburg ran through here. The Civil War came through here, and there's even wars before that. Pennsylvania has a lot of history. You guys got to do a little homework and check out Pennsylvania, the Gettysburg, the Jamonsville, all that. Fayette County alone is one of the most haunted places, and we ain't even about no paranormal shit, but when we're in the process of looking for Bigfoot, it's like the paranormal shit smacks us in the face. And I think that's why people get Bigfoot and the paranormal world cross and get into that dimensional shit. But in reality, I think it's two different ball games you're playing with, and you're trying to run it into one thing, in my opinion, if it makes any kind of sense. Have you ever thought of taking them some crayon papers? No, nothing like that yet. I'm gonna try the marble thing and like the marble, so I know that it's something with hands messing with it. I got apples. What's her name? Jill. I believe her name was Jill or Jen. I'm not sure. I have to go look. I have it wrote down. She donated $20 just for Bigfoot treats. So I definitely took it, and I bought Bigfoot treats with it. I'm not going to take them out yet for this cave expedition. That's going to be for the spot where we go up there on that end.
The PA is a lot of missing people too.
You're right about that. PA does have a lot of missing people, but I don't think it has to do with Bigfoot. I mean, it could. I ain't saying it ain't. With my experiences, our experiences going out there, we should have been missing 10 times over with, and I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I understand that, Mary. It's we we're gonna get them some marbles. We definitely gonna get them some marbles. I'm gonna get them a couple other things. I seen they like them stuffed animals, but they got enough of them spread out through the woods from that trash pile out there. But we're gonna get them some fruit. I already got the fruit. I got the hug jug, and we're gonna get a couple other things. Some cinnamon. They like cinnamon, but I gotta walk around and pick up all the paper up after them. For 2 weeks after I leave a bag of cinnamon out there, because they spread them all through the forest, eating the cinnamon. I grew up in Western PA, way out in the country, real close to West Virginia, and I was always in the woods. I saw a lot of things that normal people would not believe.
Oh, we know what you mean.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, especially on the border of West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Somerset area. That's like the main, the mountains, high mountains, and yeah, I know we've been here pretty much our whole life, so we definitely on base with you, David. You know, when Satan was cast out of heaven. A third of the host came with them. They tried to make their own creation and altered everything. Reason for flight. One fruit. You're right, but we're not going. You're right. You're right. Can't argue with you about that. Gene cake from cinnamon sticks. Yeah, that's a good idea. Some cinnamon sticks and just take the wrapper off and leave the cinnamon sticks itself. Gene, that's a great idea. I can even do that. Yeah, have you ever heard of the Todd C's case from PA 2002? No, but I'm gonna have to go back and check it out. There's a lot of this place has a lot of history. Pennsylvania has so much history that it's 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 an old place. It's one of the oldest. My brother lives next to Kings Mountain battlefield in North Carolina. Yeah, they had a battle straight through there. On YouTube, there's a few Gettysburg. It's right on the hill here. Gettysburg has. They have videos of Gettysburg being. It's marked one of the most haunted places in the world. They have a lot of videos on YouTube where you can see them actually still manning the cannons, running around on horses and shit, shooting shit. You'll be walking through there and look up and see a sniper laying up on a rock sniping you. And then when you look and get everybody and point back up there, he's completely gone. There's some crazy paranormal shit that goes on around Gettysburg. I forget the name of it. The cross, Jamonsville Cross. I got a story about Jamonsville Cross, but I'm gonna save that for another time. I already told most of you guys about that. It would just it's an interesting, and it don't even pertain. That's more paranormal world. Once I start the other channel, Jeff's Real World, I'm gonna start uploading some paranormal stuff. We're gonna start going out doing some paranormal stuff. This is a good month. This is a good month to start doing it. So we're going to start that other channel with some paranormal shit since we keep running into it. So I'm gonna start dividing it and keep the Bigfoot on this channel and the paranormal shit on Jeff's Real World. If you guys want to go over there and subscribe, there really ain't much over there right now. Just us acting a fool at a concert. I took my daughter. She turned 21. Took her to a concert. And she still talks about it to this day.
I was stuck in the parking lot.
Yeah, he didn't have his ID. Couldn't get in. It was a nightmare for Fred, but it was one of the greatest times of my life. The drunkest times I ever got. I don't even drink. That was one.
I got to see it.
Oh man, you guys, you want to see me drunk? Go over to Jeff's Real World. I don't drink at all, and I was celebrating with my daughter and her boyfriend, and one thing led to another, and I was acting a damn fool, cussing out the police. It was all bad. They could be aliens, not the Bigfoot. I think the Bigfoot. This is their homeland, and the beings that he's talking about got cast out, came down here and started intermingling with them, and I think we came out. But I'm just a theorist. I don't know I don't know what's going on with that. But I don't believe it. I think they was always here. Like the chimps, the gorillas, they're there. The whole line was always here, and some came down and intervened, and I think they came up with us.
Created something new.
Yeah, created something new. Always protect yourself in Jesus' name, for sure, Rhonda. For sure, especially where we're going, especially where Fred got us going. He got it going down in this damn
I'll
cave.
some Chapmans. My bad.
We also have been Brown Mountain Lights in North Carolina. Yeah, I heard about. I seen them lights on Charlie Travels channel. He recorded a few of them lights. So definitely know what you're talking about. That's some I don't know if that's some UFO shit or some paranormal orb shit. That's some more shit. But you can never get close to it for some reason. It's like it's close, but you never get close with them orbs you're talking about. One time when I was about 8 or 9, and my aunt was driving on the back road, and something was crossing the road, and the creature held out his arm and hand on the hood, and there was an imprint on the car. David Simpson, was that up in Jamalsville? That sounded like a similar story. A woman was heading to work, and that happened. It was crossing the street, and she hit it, and it rolled over the hood and tore the hood up. But that does happen a lot. That does happen a lot. Well, not just Bigfoot. It happens with panthers and everything, and they block the roads off and cover it up because we're not supposed to have panthers around here, but we do. Watched the video the other night, and they said they were here before humans. Yeah, they definitely was long before humans. This is their home planet.
Dave's to Washington County, right outside Pittsburgh.
Okay. I think. Yeah, I think they should be left alone too. It depends what aspect. Like, if you got what intentions you have. My intention is going out and try to make friends with them. It's probably never going to happen, but I'm making progress. Our team is definitely making progress, without a doubt. Without a doubt. At first, we was going in there, you can hear them crashing away, just running away as soon as we get up in close to them. And for like the first couple of years, it was like that. You go in, you get close, you hear them running away, crashing trees and shit. But now they're not running away. They're playing tricks with us. They're starting to play games. They're showing themselves without a problem. He'll stand there and watch me. We're making a lot of progress this year. This last couple months, we made more progress than we did this whole 4 years of going out in them woods. It's amazing how far we came with that tribe, with just that single tribe up there. We came a long ways. They're actually making noises at us, showing themselves to us, doing things with us, grabbing Mountain Dew bottles, and then when we go for a walk, they'll put them back, and when we come back, they'll be sitting there.
We know it was there.
They're playing tricks with us.
We knew the whole cooler, everything. I picked the whole cooler up.
They're tricksters.
When you come back from that walk, I'll sit right behind the cooler. There's no way. I picked it up and moved it.
I'd be too scared and frozen in place. You get used to after a while of hearing them rocks and seeing them fly through there. It's like a game. To me, it's like a game because they don't really. In all this time, we got hit maybe twice. So it's more or less a game.
I got hit in the boot once.
This scare you off. The scare tactic keep you at distance. That's when they start throwing the rocks. It's when they growl. When you hear that guttural growl, that's when you went too far. You know you done fucked up. You know you ain't getting away from them. You hear that guttural growl, get away, back out, talk to him nice and calm, and back out because he don't want you there. He don't like you. You cross the line.
You cross the boundary.
You'll know that guttural growl when you hear it bleeding. It'll send chills down your whole body. Last few videos, some of the best. That's why we made so much progress with that tribe. That you seen them pictures on Facebook on the update on Fred, that 4-minute video at the end.
We had a boulder throw us once.
There's great detail in them pictures.
Remember that was up on Sasquatch State Forest, that boulder come across that
boulder. I disappeared. I swear.
We was first into this when our first experience happened.
I didn't know nothing about Bigfoot. So our first night out Susquehanna State Forest, and we decided to go. Me, him, and my girlfriend decided to go to the woodline. Leave the kids in the cabin. Let's get away. Come on. We go to the forest line, from the cabin to the forest line. We walked. It's like 30 feet.
And there's like a snowmobile bridge there.
Yeah, I got the flashlight. Fred's on one side and Carrie's on the other side, and we're walking up to the forest line. And like 2 feet from the forest line, you hear ricocheting a boulder, a big boulder.
You just hear some crashing through the trees.
I sound like Ric Flair.
He's gone. It got dark.
I left everybody. I was gone. Shut the door behind me in the cabin.
I turned around. He was already in the trailer.
I left him. What the hell? Throwing rocks out the forest. We're the only ones in there. We're like 20 miles inside of a forest.
It was about that big around come out of the trees. You could see it come out.
That was my first Bigfoot experience.
All it seems the light follow it down and hit the ground and
in front of us. And I was gone. Like, oh my God. I turned into Ric Flair on wrestling real quick and was walking on there. I ran in the cabin, shut the door behind me, left us out. And then that ain't the best part. I'm sitting in the kitchen with a machete, talking shit like it, man. Lock the doors. We gotta protect the kids. If they come in here, I'm cutting one of them. And while I'm talking shit, Fred sneaks out the back door. The window's behind me right here, and I'm in the kitchen table talking shit like, I got all you. If it comes, I'm gonna cut it. Don't worry about it. I'm right by the door. And next thing I know, Fred jumped through the screen. Rah! I throw the machete over at her, take off across the table, screaming after talking all that shit. And motherfucker jumped through the fucking window on me. That freaked me out. I ain't go to bed the rest of that damn night. I stayed up with a flashlight or going door to door watching this shit.
Looking out the windows.
It was bad. That was my first Bigfoot experience. And I was hooked ever since. Like, what the hell does shit like this? And I had to know more and more. And it just, the more you know, the more hungry you are to know more. And we just keep doing it. Yeah, the stacks of rocks that was left outside of our cabin, 3 of them. I always kept my machete on my side. The middle rock stack, there was like waist high. It had a machete on the side. There was a bigger one for Fred. There was a little one for me with the stick on the side for the machete, and a wee little short one for her. There was 3 stacks outside.
Perfect stacks.
Like they was mimicking us with the rock stacks. It was like some Blair Witch Project shit. We was ready to call camp. We're done with this vacation. Let's get the F out of here. I didn't know what was going on with the spec, but we decided to leave. We got all the cameras we can come up with. We borrowed deer cam. We thought we were professionals. We came back.
Went back up there.
No SD cards, no memory cards, nothing. We're setting up deer cams with no SD cards in them. The next night we go check the cameras. There was 93 pictures that I'd messed up. I had 93 pictures of whatever tore up the front of this deer cam, covered it up, and I unhooked the battery and erased everything because I was an amateur at filming, didn't know jack shit. And we could have had 93 pictures of, I know it was Bigfoot because the rocks that he used to hold the deer cam up was put like 20 feet down with some stick structures to say if you passed it, as soon as you passed that point, it flashed. The deer cam flashed. So it marked,
like a perfect arrow
marked the spot where if you go past that point, it would flash. So Fred said, let's move that over 20 feet.
I moved it over 20 feet, stuck in this little tree, like this little hollow spot, and put leaves all around it, rocks all around it, and just had the camera and the lens poking out.
And that shit
worked.
Mad.
That's the night we heard the roar.
That's the
same
I forgot about
that's
that.
the night we heard that roar.
Screamed, and
it's mad.
It screamed, echoed through all the mountains. This scream is like the famous scream that you always hear. You could hear it rattling on the ground in your chest. That scream it screamed, and it went through my mind that it went up to the cam and got flashed, and it screamed. It's like that was the same night that the next morning the rock stars came out, showed up, like, come up here and get these damn cameras or you're gonna come up missing. And then when we left, the second trip after we came back, we left. I guess it turns out on the forest side of the cabin, it got busted in, and his baby's mom's, the owners, the parents of his baby mom's claim that we left food inside the cabin and a bear busted in the side the forest side of the cabin to go in to get the food, but we didn't leave any food in there. We took all the leftover food, we took it out into the field and threw it out into the field for the animals to eat, so we didn't have to travel 6 or 8 hours back home with it. So whatever, they did not want us there. I don't see no bear smashing in the side of a cabin, leaving a big ass hole inside of a cabin, broke in. And I even told them, trying to get back out there, look, I'll replace that whole wall side. I'll put the vinyl back up. I'll fix it all. Just let us go up with the materials and fix it, just so we can get some more filming in, because that place is, when it comes to action. But at the same time, I think if we would have stayed one more day, they might have come and killed us, because they wanted us out of that cabin. They wanted us out of. They did not want us there. Them Bigfoot was totally different from these Bigfoot. They don't want humans in there. We were so deep in that forest. The deer they never seen human. They walk up to you. They didn't even know who we was. I had baby deer just walking up. I was bullshitting with them for like 15 minutes. It's amazing. That place is, whoever is privileged to go to that cabin, they should consider themselves blessed. Yeah, to come in there. That place is amazing out there. And it's just like a cabin dead in the middle of thousands and thousands of miles of forest. And we had to drive a good 45 minutes out of dirt road, logging road, just to get back into it. If something would happen to us, nobody's getting out of there. Not at all. But that was the best spot in the world. If I ever get rich, guys, I'm buying that. I will pay whatever they want for that cabin. I will buy it. And
it's on the edge of Sasquatch State Forest.
It's on the border of Susquehanna State Forest and New York. There's a forest on New York, Wharton.
Yeah, Wharton, PA.
Oh yeah, Wharton, PA. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. It's Susquehanna State Forest, and it's on the borderline of Wharton, PA, and Susquehanna State Forest. You guys look that up on Google Maps. That forest where we was is all forest, and we was in the middle of like nothing but mountains, miles and miles of mountains
all around this dead center.
I ain't even been paying attention to what them guys were saying. We were just rambling on. Sorry, guys. We're gonna get caught up real quick.
We were just saying hi to each other.
Oh, everybody saying hi to each other. That's nice. That's nice, Brenda, Maxie, and that y'all getting to know each other, getting acquainted, like ignoring our stories and shit. I'm just playing, guys, but for real, we had some experiences, man. We definitely had some experiences, and there's a lot more coming. I feel like we're just getting started, because this is the second channel we had to start over, and it feels like we're just finally getting some good hard evidence on this channel, and we're gonna keep
trying to tell the newer people plus the old people, like, you know what I mean?
At the same time, yeah. I know the old people already heard this story probably 1,000 times out of the old viewers. But the new guys coming in, they don't know us. So Friday Night Live is about everybody getting a chance to know us, and us getting to know you guys at the same. Well, you guys already know us from the videos. This is more of us getting to know you guys. Is my mom on here?
Yeah,
shit.
I seen her on there.
I'm sorry, Mom. My mom's on there, guys. Say hi, Mom. Hey, Mom, hit that like button.
I seen her on there. He's in the middle of a story.
I ain't see it. We're in the middle of a story, Mom.
I seen it.
You already heard the story anyways, Mom. If not, you can go back and listen to it again. I love watching you guys. Thanks, team. Hey, man, it's fun. Friday nights, you guys make my night. I ain't doing shit else. I ain't trying to go out and get in trouble and roam the streets like everybody. This is conventional right here. This is perfect. We can be in a better place right here with you guys, talking about whatever. Your mama hit the like button. I don't know, Mom. You better hit that like button. I'm coming to pay you a visit. Thanks, Rhonda. Yeah, we're coming on that 5,000. I know that's another thing. We got to do the damn maze in the cold. I told you guys to slow down on that subscribing button. At least wait till summertime before you make us do this shit. And somebody said on 10,000 subscribers, why don't we go and spend the night where we had the bluff charge at? That's terrifying.
Talk about going on that trail.
That's terrifying. That's man, guys.
I don't know about that.
So, I don't know. If we hit 10,000 subscribers, that would probably be equivalent to the danger that we would be in. So, guys, if we make it to the 10,000 subscription mark, we'll spend the night where I had the bluff charge. I don't want to
spend the night up behind that campsite or that bunker, back where that pond's at.
Yo, you guys, you
can check that out.
You the what?
The bunker up there.
Oh, I'm not sleeping up there. That's where Mike about got took at. I'm not sleeping up there. There's a bunker up there, guys, where Mike about got took, and he was.
That's where it's all come out. That's the area.
Are they saying up there?
Yeah, it was right below where we got the bluff charge.
Yeah, but YouTube demonetizes us anyway, no matter what we do. So this is about enjoying a night with you guys. I ain't worrying about making money off of monetization because they're going to demonetize. I'm not shitting there. I'll show you on my other laptop. The last 6 videos I posted up, I guarantee you at least 4 of them got demonetized for no reason. Tell me what did I do out there that could give YouTube a reason that I don't want to talk about YouTube, but they're demonetizing everybody's shit. So I can't be the one to complain. I mean, YouTube for the most part treats us good. I can't complain. I love YouTube. So YouTube, I'm trying to get that play button. We're coming for it. So get that ready for us. And quit demonetizing our shit.
Someone's reporting. There's always that somebody reporting this.
Show the truth. That's what it is, bro, mama. You want somebody bringing the truth out and showing hard evidence of the truth. Your shit seems to get pushed under the rug and hidden by a million other BS videos, and you really never get seen. But I guess for the ones that do see, I guess you gotta consider yourself part of the team. I mean, we'll see this shit together. We do see a lot. We experience a lot.
He didn't show up tonight.
Who's that?
Roy Ashworth's friend.
Roy.
I've been trying to call him.
I told you he's fired. Nobody listens. He said some catfish. Bigfoot Memphis. Where's Rick at? I ain't seen Rick on her yet. I want to find out if Deb ran out of liquor out that way. I know she's still out in his barn. Rick, quit playing with your hair. Not too much. You Bigfoot. Oh, okay. You guys BSing. Brenda, #1, and Bigfoot. I've been live on his channel.
He's been live on his channel.
That's where he's at, Rick. Did anybody see Deb jump out yet on him? I ain't been getting a chance to keep up on him over there. Real mama. I love Rick. He's a cool dude. Rick's a great guy. He really is. And I suggest everybody go over there, Woodburger Farm, and subscribe because he's got a great personality. He's funny and he knows what he's talking about. So he definitely is subscribed to. Bigfoot Memphis too, definitely, without a doubt. There's a couple of you guys I see on here that you guys know you just shit, and we learn from each other. Some of the shit we do, you guys learn from, as well as what you're doing. Some of the shit that you guys are doing, I learn a lot from. There's what's his name? The old guy with the beard. Who's watching him today?
Timber.
No, not Timber.
Tin Man.
Tin Man. He's a very wise dude, and I understand why you guys ain't viewing what he's doing. But Tin Man, you guys can learn a lot from Tin Man. He's a little bit out there because of his mind. His mind, you got to catch up with where his mind is. Once you get caught up to where he's coming from, you can learn a lot from Tin Man. And you got to take it's just like everything. You got to take the good with the bad. And that's just like with us. You got to take the bullshit with you got to take the good with the bad. With any channel, really. Because every video ain't always the best video that we put up. But there's a lot of times we put up in the video, I have you running out your back doors and shit. There's some shit that goes on with us that you don't know when to watch us and when not to watch us. So the best thing to do is just watch us. I watch him just about all the time. I do too. You learn a lot. Just he's more about trees and learning about what the trees should like and what they're not looking like and what the Bigfoot are doing with the trees. I mean, so in that aspect, you learn a lot. Just like with Colorado Bigfoot and the shit that he's doing. Them big structures out there, ain't nobody can match them structures out there. There's some 2,000-pound logs getting folded, bended, and weaved in like a Afghan. That's just unnatural, and nobody can explain that. So Colorado Bigfoot, he got some amazing shit going on out there. Them structures he got's huge. I ain't found nothing like that. The trees here aren't that big. They're all, I say the biggest trees maybe a foot in diameter, and that's for a few and in between. If you guys noticed on my videos, when the game wardens came, we were trying to hide. I told everybody to get behind the tree, and all the trees was like 3-4 inches around it. And looking at me like, what fucking tree you talking about? I said, just get on the ground.
We was laying on the ground, next thing you know, light just popped up over the hillside on us.
There we go. Camp at Bluff Charge at 10,000. That's what it's going. You guys said it.
But they heard us talk about it.
That's what we're gonna have to do at 5,000. Once we hit 5,000, we're already doing the cave. Fred got us in the cave already. That's coming up next.
You're welcome, guys.
That's coming up next. We just getting ready to hit the 5,000 subscriber mark. So the maze, we're gonna have to do the maze after that. I'll probably get a snowsuit or some shit and try that shit out. So you're gonna have 2 back-to-back crazy adventures coming, and it's I don't want to do either one of them. That's why we made a milestone for the 5,000 and 10,000 mark. But so you guys said it, at the 10,000, we're going to have to spend a night at the Bluff, where we had the Bluff Charge at, and that's a dangerous place. Everything crosses there. Hey guys, sorry I have not been here for a while. I've been a bit busy, but I've been keeping an eye on you along out there, watching you. You're all doing a great job. Thanks, Link. Is that Link?
Link Paul.
Yeah, Link Paul. Thanks, man.
Real Club still asking what the maze is.
Real Club what?
Real Club still asking what the maze is.
Oh, the maze. If you want to go back on my channel, it's filmed. The video back at the maze or trying to find the maze. You can go back and check on the older videos. We ain't never been there in the daytime ever. I wouldn't even think about doing it at night. But we made it to 5,000. We kind of have to, but the video of the maze, if you guys want to go check that out and like get an idea of what you're about to see, what we're about to do. We're about to spend a night inside of this thing, and that's kind of probably one of the dumbest things we're probably ever going to do outside next to the cave and the bluff charge. I guess we're just borderline retarded altogether now that I think about this shit. We're about to do some shit nobody does. Who does that?
Someone asked, what are we going to do at 15,000?
At 15,000? Let's get to 10,000 first. Let's see if we survive the 5,000 and the 10,000.
We already got.
Then we work on.
We already raised the bar high enough. Let's not get too.
Yeah, that bar is too high enough. Just take your time on subscribing. Wait till it gets warmer because that snow's about to come. I ain't trying to sleep in an igloo inside this maze. Build a damn igloo with a fire and shit. What's my mom talking about? You got all these people paying to see fake spook houses and bad. You guys can't sell tickets, right? And show these people the real thing. I ain't giving tours in that place. Mom, this cave is not a place you want to give tours at. You're right. That's the real deal, and it's scary as hell. It's man. I just don't even want to think about it. Just the sounds, the mommies and the girls and the dudes screaming and the monkey sounds and the rocks getting thrown and the camera shaking, all that shit combined.
The voices.
Yeah, it makes for a bad night. It makes for a horrible night.
Machines.
It's like a horror movie all in itself.
The water dripping everywhere. Just.
This is bad. It's like a Freddy Krueger dungeon. Like you're in a Freddy Krueger dream. Here, get this. But it's like you're in a Freddy Krueger dream down underground with the sounds. You hear the pipes scraping along down the wall or a ball bat ping. You hear people walking down towards you, but when you shine the light, there's nobody there. That cave is just, I gotta stop because my kids are watching. It's a cave that you don't want to miss, guys. And that's just not. You can go back and look for yourself. Cave camping going wrong. Every time we ever went there, something went wrong, something went bad, and this is my last time there. Jeepers Creepers ain't got shit on this place. Vern, is that who it is? Vern, Jeepers Creepers don't got nothing. It's like a movie though. It's terrifying.
What was the name of the other channel? Just Real World. Real World. I can't talk.
Just Real World was the other channel.
Yeah.
Oh, it is the other channel. You talking about the channel before this one? I think it's the same. It's always been Into the Woods with Jeff. It's just the first time it got deleted and hacked and wiped out. And then I just named it the same thing once I created another account. Guys, I want to thank everybody for hitting that like button. That helps us a lot. That really does. That does help us a lot. You're in Canada. That you guys are about to get cold too. You're right on top, right above us. You're about to get Julie. I see you, girl. Hey, Mike ain't around, but Mike been talking a lot about you, and he don't even know your name. That's about all he knows. Is Julie. But good to see you on here with us, Julie. I tell Mike you say hi. Jeff's channel is not the YouTube on Facebook. Is it on YouTube or Facebook? Oh, Jeff's Real World is on YouTube. And Into the Woods with Jeff is on Facebook. Well, Jeff Friend, PA Bigfoot, Into the Woods with Jeff is on Facebook and YouTube. You guys, you should know all this by now. Why am I? This ain't our first video. We're in the like video 300 and something. You guys should know by now. You guys should know. I watched some of your cave videos again today and saw, man, Every time we watch it, we hear and see something different. That we ain't watching them until we're done with this shit, till we get it out the way. Cause
we watched the rock throw one last night.
Yeah, I showed the kids the rock throwing, and yeah, it's just a bad thing. Gene said 374 for what? What are you talking about, Gene? Did I miss something up there? Julie, hey. Maxie, I see you. Brenda, Annette, I see everybody. TM, guys, watch for heavy rain if you go into. Well, once at the end of the maze, once we zigzag through the rock faces and get back in, there's a cave. So if it does rain, there's a cave that we can go in as long as it ain't occupied. Because the first time we found that place, we walked up to that cave and Fred poked his head and looked in. I'm pretty sure it's either a little stick or a pine cone flew out past his head, and he turned around and put his hands up, looked at me like, "What do we do?" I was got that route was going. We just left. There's no talking about it. We already knew what to do. Just get out of there, because there's only one way in. But they have a couple. They can drop down in on you and block you in. It just so many ways things can go wrong in there. How's my favorite Jeff? Jeff, we're good. Jailbird Fred. He's out. Actually, while you can talk to the jailbird for a minute, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Spring and late. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm all right. Still surviving.
Or fear factor. It might.
What did they say? Fear factor? Oh. Julie said she's gonna take care of me. Cook me a good meal. Now I'm eating some combos. What's up, Pam? Well, they scheduled the court for my birthday. They go in the 25th at 2:45, I think, something like that.
Will you grab me some coffee? Cookie gotta be present.
Yeah, they're kind of doing me dirty on that.
Dirty ain't the word for it. They went below the belt on that shit.
So all he thinks is being out.
With the gloves off. They took the gloves off, went below the belt. While the ref had his back turned.
Scheduled on my birthday, man.
And it's like I hope it goes good too. Yeah, I think it will. I mean,
I'm hoping.
I think it will. Justice always prevails. When I can't even say that, because let's just wish for the best. When things are crap, it's hard.
Oh, it ain't my first time in court, but I'm hoping it's my last for a while at least.
I'll be there with him. We'll be in there through the whole damn thing.
The 25th of October.
October 25th. On his birthday.
On my birthday.
Right before Halloween. Right before the holidays. It's always something. It's like he got this thunder cloud that follows him around. It's lightning, thundering, and it's only raining above him. It's
always.
I can't. It's but both of us. I can't say that because
it branches out.
We take turns taking blows after blow after. As soon as I get up from taking a blow, he gets knocked down. It's like we can't stand up without having to pick one of each other up.
Right.
As soon as he gets up, I fall back down. It's back and forth. We can't. We'll get it one of these days. We'll get it. We'll keep fighting. Eventually. Something got to break. Something will break. If we get caught in the cave, probably. We'll be in there together at least. Hey, I'll sneak a camera in there. We'll be looking for Bigfoot behind bars. Through the bars. I think I see him through the bush. Here he comes. Pam, did you say something before that?
What?
Ever since that thing took him over in the cave.
Oh.
He's been gone for what? Wow. Months. Couple months. He good now though.
Don't go back in there. We got to. I made a promise.
You guys heard him on that live when he was in the county. He said, if you guys bail him out,
we'll be out by you with us.
Sleeping there by himself.
Well, that was
right. Right. He needs all the help he can get right now. Them charges and BS charges. Yeah. Even says on the affidavit, hat and glasses valued at $20.
$10 each.
Yeah, $10 each. And he's going through all this for $20. I gave him $100. Just drop the shit. Fuck, I just gave him all that money to get him out. Why didn't he just take that, drop the charges, and be done with it? Call it a day. Because it's BS anyways. But anyways, what else is going on in the world with everybody? What else you just want to talk about?
You don't find it too much more, Susan. Especially the other way around, too. Really as good as your word.
Yeah, you're right, Susan. Only in Fayette County. Yeah, man, it's corrupt all over. The United States itself is corrupt. It just ain't here. It's everywhere. Everywhere we ever move to, man. You should know yourself.
Julie said she's gonna drop Mike for me.
I'm telling Mike.
You gotta tell Mike.
I'm telling Mike. He gonna
be mad.
He gonna be ready to fight for it. He might. He might swing on Fred. He might start swinging on Fred.
It'd be payback for what he did with Kristen.
That'd be funny.
At camp, remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mike rubbed my arm for like 2 hours. Not even 2 hours.
You gotta hear this story. This is the funniest shit I've ever seen. You guys know how Mike is, right? He thinks he's a flirt around all the girls. Well, Mike, when we went camping at his baby mom's cabin, the way everything was, there was like a bunk bed on this wall, and then a bunk bed over on this wall with a couch. Well, there's a bunk bed, and then the couch ran this way, and Mike was sitting on the couch, and Fred and his girlfriend Chrissy was on the bunk bed beside Mike.
Behind the couch,
yeah, and Mike was doing one of these numbers, thinking he was rubbing Chrissy's arm, and he's rubbing Fred's arm.
My arm the whole time.
And Fred's over there,
I'm waving.
Like this, like,
trying to get Jeff's attention.
And when I realized what Mike's doing, he sat there smiling, rubbing on Fred's arm. And
my arm for like 10 minutes.
I tried so hard not to laugh. I just wanted to see the outcome of what was happening. So I'm sitting there watching Mike. He's over there rubbing Fred's arm up and down. He's thinking it's his old lady. He's getting fresh with her, rubbing her arm. So finally, after a couple minutes, I said, Mike, what the fuck are you doing? He said, I said, you turning gay on me? He looked at me and his eyes popped out of his head. See, Fred, I swear, the whole night, he slept on the other end of the couch with two ball bats holding him. Just saying, he would nod and then go back up looking for Fred, hoping Fred wasn't going to fuck him up. That was the funniest shit I ever seen in my life. He stayed up the whole night with two ball bats, hoping Fred wouldn't get him. That was the greatest thing I ever seen.
That was funny.
Mike does.
He thought for sure he's rubbing on Kristen's arm.
Mike does shit I never expected him to do. For a little kid, he definitely tried. That just cracked it. I lost my mind. To see Mike's face when he seen that he was rubbing Fred's arm and not his girlfriend Chrissy, it was priceless. I would love to have that on film. I just think about it and start laughing. Mike is the funniest dude in the world, man. When it comes to that shit, you never expect what he's gonna say or do. Just like when we was walking out that trail, he found that sprayer laying on the ground, and he had a girlfriend with him. All of a sudden, he just picked up the sprayer. He said, "I got to spray my hose down." It's just little shit you don't expect him to say. He just comes up with spontaneous and catches you off guard. He's a character of his own.
Yeah, it was funny.
I love Mike. He's funny. Mike is so funny. That was the greatest thing I ever seen. That was the best. I'm glad I experienced that. To see Mike rubbing Fred's arm and shit. He thought it was Chrissy's the whole time. And I said, Mike, what are you doing? And that's when he finally looked over and seen it was Fred's arm. His eyes popped completely out of his head. I lost it. That shit was just great. That was so funny. Mike, I don't think he tried that shit again after that.
So that would have got 10,000 viewers, without a doubt.
That would have got you. Yeah, if we had that shit on, it would have went viral the same night. That was the funniest shit I've ever seen with Mike. But we was just already laying down there, no camera around. I would love to have that on film. That was the funniest shit. Just still priceless. And that was something I'll never see again. I'll never forget it, though. I'll tell you that much. But we do have fun together. That's one thing about it, going out there as a team, doing different shit, experiencing different things. We have a lot of fun and experience a lot of shit with each other. When we was going out there, we was in Walmart in the middle of this hick town.
This was like a real tiny Walmart.
1,000 miles away from home. Mike out of nowhere, Fred, he said, I'm Tyrone and I'm here to F your girl. Echoed the whole way through Walmart. Everybody stopped looking at us. He yelled this shit. I walked away from him with the buggy like I wasn't even with him. Like, I don't know that kid. He ain't with me. Just some of the shit Mike does, you don't expect it. You'll see in the cave when Mike comes. If I let Mike come to this cave this week, when we go in there, it's gonna be interesting. All right, Catfish, you have a good night. Thanks for watching, Catfish. What Mom said? Yeah, he's definitely my son. He's funny. He's definitely funny, man. He really grew taller since last year. Him and Jeffrey both had a growth spurt. They're just overnight. They definitely did. They definitely did. Sounds like my youngest. He is a funny guy too. Brenda Steele. I mean, them kids, they do things that you just don't expect, and it catches you off guard.
Right, most of y'all are my kind of crazy. Life at the party.
Yeah, we have fun. That's what we do. That's what I said, and at the same time, that's why we brought Deb into this situation, because we wanted somebody. She's all the way from Philadelphia. We wanted somebody from outside to come in and experience what we experienced and have fun with us at the same time.
Yeah, it just turned out bad
for us.
It's not the first time Dustin tried to shoot us.
Yeah, every time we try to bring somebody out there, it's some has a twist to it. Always gotta be a twist. But we don't mind taking somebody out there to experience what we experience, as long as they're down to earth with us. So you got to go through a little interview with one of us over there on Facebook. We sat down and BS for a little bit and get to know each other, and then
we'll screaming,
make some plans and meet up, and we'll hit the woods together and go experience this shit.
I know, James, go out there,
because it's. I mean, the camera doesn't know justice. You actually have to be out there and hear all the sounds, all the rock coming from all directions, the grunts, the drumming on the other side of the rock from me from the last trip. There's a lot of shit that goes down when we're out there. A lot of shit. And I'm sure that's why you guys watch us. I mean, we find some stuff. We stumble upon some crazy shit just by getting lost out in the woods. And And that's proof in itself. A couple guys from the city going into the woods. If we could find Bigfoot, anybody can find Bigfoot. That's credibility in itself. And that's another reason why we brought Deb for credibility. But what credibility was that when you're drunk? You tore up drunk. So we sent her over to
Hunter for the Twisted Mind. That's Deb.
Yeah, that's definitely Deb. That's why we sent her to Woodburger Farm over to Rick's barn.
Hey Fred, what do you think?
She's over there drinking all this liquor.
Her.
Hey Fred, what did you think of Crazy Deb?
It's on film. I'm pretty sure he caught me on film.
You heard what he said. It's on film. You gotta watch that video.
I ain't gonna repeat it, but he caught me on film saying it.
It's along that crazy shit line. Even Mike, he said, I kept leaving her with Mike. Mike looked at me like, Dad, you leave me with her one more time, I'm jacking you up. He kept telling me, he's like, Mike, you got to entertain her. She out here to experience stuff. Help her out. Because she kept falling. Every couple of feet, she fall down. So I kept telling Mike, go pick her up. I ain't picking her up. She just, I'm done talking about it. That's all bad. Yeah, he wants to Westmoreland Mall. Then his sister and went to the bench and did an 8-spin tour and slapped his head and made noise in his sister and said it hasn't taken his medicine. That's all you can say. That's all. I just wanted to hear from Fred. Yeah, but we can't say that on live, Mo. We're probably already demonetized. So you trying to make Fred get us demonetized.
Right.
That's what you're trying to do, Mo. But he felt the same way as y'all do. Did you hear about the kidnapping? He woke up. What?
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't, Tina. What kidnapping? Around here, Pennsylvania? TM. Nah, he ain't saying it. We already said enough cuss words, man. You're supposed to be my mom. Tell us not to cuss. You're on there trying to get him to cuss on our live stream.
I ain't cussing enough. I'm trying not to. That's why I'm always quiet. You wonder why I don't say too much, because I tend to cuss a lot.
I got you. Hey, Fred, you need to make a what? A hobo stove for the tent.
Be all right.
Gene. Here, damn Gene. There he goes. Yeah, my youngest is funny and he doesn't take meds. He's just funny. It's amazing what kids do. This new generation, the kids is just they're born smart. I'm telling you, they're highly intelligent. They're coming out smart, and the things that they say and the words that they use, it's amazing. I definitely will. Mom. Candies and cookies. Candles and cookie tins. It's great heat. And a cookie tin.
A little round though.
Not in that cave, it ain't gonna be. But in that cave, there's this one little chamber that stays really, really warm. I don't even know why, but I think we're gonna go. If it starts getting too cold in there, we're gonna try to find that one little chamber and go back in there for a little while, get warm, and then come out and explore a little bit, and then like use that warm spot as our main camp base, and just come out and explore, and then if we get whatever happens, you can't plan that. You just have to do it, because anything can happen, anything can change. It's just, you guys know what we're about to try out, and we're just gonna go do it. And that's about all we can get into on that one. But no planning on that. You just have to do it. I couldn't find Real World. Don't worry about it till later anyway. You just want to see me on there drunk. That's all, Kathy. But it's on YouTube. It's called Jeff's Real World. And the only thing on there right now is I took my daughter to a concert, her first concert, and I ended up getting highly intoxicated. And I don't even drink. I drink maybe once every 4 or 5 years for New Year's or something. But that night, you'll see what I mean if you gotta go over and check it out. But I'll send you a link, Kathy, if you want to see me drunk that bad. I'll definitely send you a link. It's interesting, I guess. You can check it out. It's Jeff Real World. 80 to 200 for the
buddy heat or whatever.
spendy. Huh?
Just don't get a portable heater.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea, and a couple of them hand warmers. But the funds are low. We're working on minimum funds on this expedition right now. Like I said, we got enough to go get some batteries for the night. We're going with the lights that we got, and we're going at it. It's definitely worth it, but it's just we on a budget right now. Maybe you can talk to the rocks and bats, and man, them bats are. Vern, I take it you seen that video with me running into the bats.
I'm hoping they're in there again. I'm gonna get a better picture this time. I was too zoomed in last time. I wanted to get a nice close-up shot of her face.
You need to invest in rechargeable batteries. Yeah, but they don't even last that long. They really don't. And then the longer you have them, the worse they get.
Quicker they die.
What I do, I go to Sam's Club. I get
Bulk.
I buy them bulk. It's a lot cheaper, and that it's. I want to tell you, the best way I can tell you is check out Higher Truth. It's the truth is spelled 7RUTH. Voices gone or no, cave camping gone wrong voices, and that'll explain everything about that.
Mm-hmm.
And subscribe to Higher Truth too. He's a good guy. He got a lot of good stuff up. Huh?
Pam BR said looking at some supplies.
We can send you some supplies. Where's an address? Well, that's just it. I can't give out my home address for obvious reasons. So, and by the time I get the post office box, I was going to post it at the end of the cave series.
This month, Kathy.
Yeah, his hearing is the 25th of this month. Okay, that's all we could talk about on that one, because you know how the lawsuits and copyright strikes and all that other good shit. Box it. Yeah, I know, Mom. I'm gonna get a PO box. I've been saying I'm gonna get one, and everybody wants to send over their old equipment and help us out, but it's like they want $80 a year to get the box and to come up with. So there's like steps I gotta take before I can get there. But by the time the end of this cave series is over, guys, I'll have an address, a PO box for you guys. If you want to help us out with supplies, with old cameras that you guys ain't using or whatever, our team would definitely put it to use, and it'd be more than definitely appreciated. Get a post office box that we can send you stuff. That's what we're talking about, Tina, and not only just sending us stuff. You can send us fan mail. I mean, we can write back. We'll sit down and have a little fan mail. We'll have a special video where we just sat and read you guys' fan mail. I mean, there's a lot of things we can do in the future that I've been trying to plan on, but it's like steps we got to get to before we can get to that. But my next thing, Cupcake. But my next thing, I'm gonna choke Maria. I'm gonna hang her by her feet. But I'm gonna get on that, guys. I definitely am gonna get on. It's $80 a month, $80 a year for a post office box, and I was going to get one 2 months ago, but the $80 is like, as soon as I get the $80 for that, I gotta go for this, and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna soon before this end of the save, the cave series is over. I will have a post office box with an address for you guys. Can do for 6 months. Yeah, so you're right. Actually, good idea. Why in the hell did I think of that shit? It'd only be like $40 plus tax if it's $80 a year. So get it for 6 months. At least somebody using their head around here. Okay, Pam. They make you pay a year at a time. Here in the U.S. That's why they told me that. They didn't even say nothing about 6 months. They just told me straight out it was $80 a year plus tax.
Like
they didn't even give me the option. Yeah, they didn't even give me the option for 6 months. Not that TM said that. So they might not even have the 6 months rental here. But either way, I'm gonna get it. That's a necessity. I definitely want to get that. Not even just for supplies and shit like that, but for you guys to send fan mail, we'll definitely respond to it. You know how that goes. Gotta go and play poker with the kids. You have fun, Kathy. Have a good night. And thanks for watching us, man.
I like playing some poker. Texas Hold'em.
How many people you want? The one shirts. Yeah, Gene's a sponsor. I forgot to talk about. We supposed to come up with shirts this month. Coming out with the shirts this month. Bigfoot Into the Woods with Jeff shirt. I wanted to come out with them before Christmas, but it's one thing led to another, and we had to get Fred out, so that got postponed till next month. It might make it next month, or it might not make it till like the first month of next year. It might not make it till January, but the shirts are definitely coming. I know some of you guys, a lot of you guys was asking about the Into the Woods with Jeff shirts, and they are coming. They definitely are coming. And that would definitely help us out. And at the same time, we get to see you guys with our logo on, and that would mean just to see that would mean a lot to us. The U.S. Postal Independence, they don't have to obey by laws and less safety. Yeah, you know a lot about the postal, TM. You must have a job at the postal service, but you're pretty much right. You're right. You're right about that. Though you remember, I'm putting the money up. Let's get it let's get it made. Yeah, that's what I told him. Gene sponsoring.
He said he wants to get one that says "Into the Woods with Sasquatch."
We're gonna get the shirt soon, guys. Here at the beginning of this month, you guys. I ain't figured out how I'm going to do it yet. I ain't figured a system out for it yet. If it's going to be on the YouTube page or if it's going to be on the Facebook page, but I will let you guys know, and hopefully you guys grab them, because we're going to get a good bit of them. We're going to get a few hundred shirts. And it's not going to be a lot. They're not going to be costly at all. I think the when we went, it was like in the price range of I ain't even going to even get into that, guys. We'll worry about that later, but the shirts are coming. Hopefully you guys guys grab up on them because they are coming. Fair in the hole. There's gonna be some of them shirts. They're gonna be fair going in the hole. There's a few. There's gonna be like 2 or 3 different designs for you guys to choose from. And see, I just said we're done talking about the shirts, and then I see your question. But there'll be 3 different brands of shirts coming up for you guys to pick from, male and females. I'm trying for the camo shirts. $365.
365 days a year, $80 for a year,
$4.57 a month.
Before taxes.
That's what it.
$5 a month.
So it's like $5 a month. That ain't that bad though. If you really break it down like that, Susan, that ain't that bad. But it's just coming up with that $80 to give them. I'll get it. Don't worry about it. I got that. Before the end of the case series, I'll give you guys the PO box address, and I'll have that. We'll have that. How did we get started in looking for Bigfoot? David, you're going to have to go in the beginning of this video and watch it again. You must have came in a little bit late, but we went into that whole story. Me and Fred and like everybody, we went up to Susquehanna State Forest and in between there and Wharton, PA, and ran into a whole bunch of them out there, and we've been in love with them ever since. The more we learn, the more we want to know, and it's like you never know, and you can never learn enough, and it's just hard to explain. Just when you think you got them figured out, they'll do something, and it's like, who are these things? What are they? It's the Bigfoot, the Sasquatch are fascinating, and it's I can't put them down. I can't. It's just like drawing me. It's hard to explain. It's like a magnet drawing me to them. No, they're not new to the hauntings. I'm sure the Bigfoot experienced a lot of shit out in them woods. I can only imagine what they sat there and just deal with out there with the paranormal shit, because we just see a little bit of stuff out there when we're out there. Could you imagine what the Bigfoot go through sitting there and just see 2 trees start shaking for no reason? That happened to us. We just been walking through the woods at night, and 2 trees up in front of us just start clanging together, and nothing there. They're just banging for like 2 minutes straight. And then we'll walk out around away from that to get away from it to head back toward camp. 2 more trees will start doing it, clanging together. I said, we're done with this shit. Let's get into the tent. We're done for the night. We never left that tent rest of the night. But I think that's why people get the Bigfoot or interdimensional, because there's a lot of paranormal shit that rides alongside with the Sasquatch, and there's 2 different things, and people's getting a mix, thinking that that's what I think of the situation on that aspect of it. I could be wrong. I believe my ancestors were Susquehanna Native American tribe. Mary, they was out that way. We seen plaques and stories, and yeah, really, there's 4 dimensions. I understand that, Gene. I think there are 5 dimensions if you think about it, but I think we're actually on. We're not getting into that, Gene. We're not even going there. That's a whole other conversation that I'm not going down that rabbit hole with you, Gene. You either running with Sasquatch or running from Sasquatch, right, Vern? That's the truth too. There's no in between at all. That we're in the second dimension now, but there's 4 dimensions. I think we're in the third dimension, rolling over to the fourth. No, I don't know. I'm not even talking dimensions because that's not my cup of tea. I can't tell you. Hey, I'm not no scientist. None of that shit. Never claimed to be. You sound like you know more than what the fuck I know. I don't know if we're on the second dimension, fourth dimension. We're on one of these dimensions. I think CERN done jacked up and put us into a dimension that we don't want to be in because this shit's weird. I ain't getting into it with you, Gene. What else? Next comment, Gene. I'm not answering. I'm not getting into no dimensional, transitional shit with you. I'm not even getting into the argument with you, and I ain't googling it either. That's how you get me into argument. You say Google, and then I Google, and then it's like a 2-hour argument about we ain't getting into it. Google what dimension we're in. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. While you visit, and please hit the like button. Thanks, TM. Thanks, TM. But you guys got anything else before we jump out of here? We do got a lot of preparing to do. We do got to get ready, put our lights up, get our lights all situated. There's a lot of stuff we gotta get ready for before we do this cave shit. Thanks to Fred, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do this cave thing, and the next video coming up is either gonna be a really great video or just a no go. Pop car. About that time, Vern. About that time.
Tobacco and peanut butter.
For Bigfoot. Yeah. Nah, we ain't gonna give him tobacco, but I definitely got him some. That's a good one. I just got that, but we did get him some peanut butter, and we got him some apples and a couple other things. And everybody, Gene, Mary, I'm getting some marbles. I'm definitely gonna get like 2 or 3 bags of marble for him just for you guys. Since you keep making me go get these marbles, I'm gonna get some marbles. And I'm gonna set them out there for him, and we'll see what happens with it. It's not gonna be for another week or so till we get out that way. Like I said, right now we're focusing on
next video that goes up should be the cave video.
On the cave video. The next time you see us, it's gonna be running from bats and fucking ghosts and dogmen and shit. I'm gonna have to go buy me a suit of armor before we go in here. But the next event is the cave, guys. Definitely stay tuned for that. And on you guys' way out, make sure you hit that like button. You can hit the super chat button, the thumbs down button, the block button. I don't care. Hit something down there while you're on your way out. But guys, I ain't gonna waste no more of your time. And wish us luck on this next expedition, because we're gonna need all the luck and prayers we can get. Stay tuned for the next event, guys.
We're on bringing a weapon, Mary.
And we're going weapon free. Weapon free. It's been fun like always. I enjoy doing this with you guys. And I know this is going to turn into another 30-minute conversation. That's why I started at 2 hours, because it never ends until like 3:45, 2:45. No thumbs down button, Mary. Thanks, Mary. But you guys are great, man. You guys are definitely great. It's fun hanging out with you guys. Just sitting there BSing, talking about pretty much anything and everything, whatever comes to mind. And that's what I like about this channel. There's no limits to what we could talk about. It don't just got to be about Bigfoot, dog, man. It could be pretty much about anything you want to BS about. Let's go at it. Except for the shit that can have some military kicking down my door, and we gotta leave that shit out. We'll save that for private messaging or some shit. But other than that, you guys have a great night. Stay tuned for the next one, and we'll see you soon. Hey Jeff, put on another pot of coffee. Oh, you're trying. All right, guys. 30 more minutes. 30 more minutes. Give me some coffee. We on here 30 more minutes, guys. 30 more minutes. What you guys want to talk about? What's You're right. Third dimension, God. Go for it. Take chances in the underwear or better pamper. We're in the third dimension, Susan. So now you're jumping on Gene's bandwagon. Hey, Susan, I'm gonna hook you up with Gene. Let's talk coffee. What you want to know about some coffee? I got some coffee on the way. I drink that shit all day long. Oh, you're cutting out on us, Mom? We're on here 30 more minutes. You got to stick with us. And that Bodine, between you and Maria, I don't know who I'm going to hang by their feet first. You and Mama keep putting my name out there. And it's looking bad on me, Ma. I got about 20 people call me Cupcakes and about 35 people call me Bodine. And it's because you and Mama, Ma. You and Mama, Ma. But you said you was going. Yeah, but the guys want me to stay another half hour, so you got to stay another half hour with us. It's 38. Yeah, it's getting cold out. Is it really 38 outside? That's crazy. That's cold as shit. I know I had a phone here. She must have got me for it.
No, it's right here. Go.
Yeah.
Here's some coffee.
No, I'm trying to see the time. I mean, the temperature. They said 38 out.
It's chilly.
Freezing.
It's pretty chilly out right now.
Jeopardy's on right now on the game show. Okay, Gene, you rather go watch Jeopardy? Go ahead, Gene. I see you. I'm gonna put that on your T-shirt too. Gene left into the wood with Jeff for Jeopardy. Water, coffee, or a shower, and a touch of Tabasco. What? Good gravy. TM, are you sure? That don't sound like no damn gravy. That sounds like, I don't know what it sounds like. It's interesting. It sounds interesting. No rain here, Mary. Thank God. Right, Brenda? It rained earlier here. It rained most of the day here. So that cave's probably gonna be flooded out pretty good. It rained a lot here this year. We got so much rain this summer. It's bad. Yeah, the river's still flooded like a month later after that. It's just all we've been getting is rain. I'm sick of rain. I really am. If it ain't raining, it's just too hot. It's 1,000 degrees outside or it's raining. There's no decent days here lately. These last couple years, there's no in between. You either got to be hiding under the air conditioner or in the house out of the rain. It's like no in between. All summer was bad. You guys seen us out there. Most of the time we was out there, it was raining out there. What happened with them game wardens? Chili, they kept riding up and down that logger road till about 3-4 in the morning. What happened was we decided to leave that side of the mountain, and we never did this before. We decided to walk down to the ravine on the other side of the mountain to see what was going on down there at night. So we started hiking down there to get a good video, see if we get any activity down that way. And as soon as we hit down at the bottom of the ravine, two side-by-sides came down in from the other side. So we jumped down over into the ravine and laid down up against the hillside, the bank side, hoping that they would just ride on past us. Well, the way the trail went, it came down right and just shined the lights right down on us, and then it wrapped back around. And it's like we was busted. So I look back, Fred's doing backflips, going down the ravine to get away from him and shit. I started shimmying back down the hill, and they go up right up where we was, and we was down from them. They stopped right up, 'cause that's how I knew they seen us. They stopped for about 5 seconds, and then they went on up around up to the top. Okay, so we kept our lights off, and we like felt our way up back up to the top to the direction where our camp was. And when we stopped hearing the side-by-side motors, we turned the light on, see where we was, and then turn them back out, start walking a little bit, turn them on, see where we was. It was all bad. So we started getting comfortable. We left the lights on. Once we made it up top, we came out into the opening. As soon as we walked out into the opening, a truck started up and came at us. So we hurried up and ran across and laid down, and the truck stopped right there and blocked the trail where we came up. They thought that they was going to cut us off, that we didn't make it up there yet, but we already crossed over, and we was laying at the wood line. We was laying there for like half hour, 45 minutes, and then the two side-by-sides came up and pulled up beside the truck and started talking to the game warden in the truck. And that gave us,
so they heard him coming.
Yeah, that gave us the time.
Like, hey, we gotta go. Now's our chance
to sneak away through the weeds without them hearing us over the motors of the side-by-sides. And we went back to camp, got in the tent, and just hunkered down the rest of the night. And you could hear them up and down for like 4 hours straight, just waiting for us to come back up out of that mountain. They thought we were still down in the ravine, and the truck had it blocked off, and the side-by-side was going back and forth trying to find us, because you ain't allowed that in state game lanes, especially in the 3 o'clock in the damn morning. That was too much info. Yeah, but that's one thing about me. I fill you in on everything. I don't lie. I don't hold nothing back. But that's what happened. That night went pretty bad. Good, Brenda. Do you pulled it? What did I miss? Let me go up here and get caught up on you guys. Your car window. How you know my car window don't go down? Oh, okay. Hey, Jeff. Tell me you're selling a motorcycle. What? We are getting a new door for our car, but glad the windows went up. I see you guys are having your own conversation. That's why you didn't want me to leave. I see how it works. I'm just playing with you guys. Sorry, Fred. Yeah, that's when I got lost. We was lost for a while and down there because we was walking so long without our lights, and then we couldn't find our way back out.
Maybe turn the lights on, didn't recognize nothing around us.
But listening to you. Well, all right, then listen to him. Kim. They want to listen to you. Pete's dark roast coffee these days it's costs more than other. Yeah, and that used to be the generic brand, and all of a sudden it costs more than the name brand. I agree with you for sure on that one. Smooth handling.
They're doing a people population control. They're probably doing Bigfoot too.
Yeah, we are going to it tomorrow. Blairsville, PA. That's where the Blair Witch was filmed at. You know how to fool a ranger. Put on electric outlet on the tree with a cord plug safe and stay real. That's funny. That's funny. Lauren, we're heading out soon. The next video is going to be us in the cave. That's going to be our next trip out is going to be overnighting. It's going to be in that cave. That's going to be the next video you guys see. Which video has the Bigfoot in the tree? The one that Higher Truth showed you guys. Gee, I have it written down in my office. I will write your name down and send you the name of the video and the timestamp that it's on. I have all that in my office wrote down. He's talking about Higher Truth did a video on us on everything that happened with the cave camping going wrong. It's called Higher Truth. The truth is spelled 7 RUTH. The video is called Cave Camping Gone Wrong Voices. That sums up that whole cave. That's and Deb. So if you guys want to know what happened with Deb, the new people, and you want to see what's going on with the cave, check out Higher Truth. He explained it. Huh?
It wasn't the same cave.
What do you mean? What same cave?
It wasn't the same cave as the cave we're going to now.
We was only in one cave.
No, I'm saying we didn't take Deb to that cave.
Oh no, we didn't take Deb to the cave.
The same cave.
No, Deb didn't go to that cave. Deb went to Bigfoot land. Could you imagine seeing Deb inside that cave drunk as she was?
Yeah, that's how it is.
She would have never made it out. Yep. Kim, that's definitely it. Higher Truth. That's how you spell it. And the video is called. He just did another video just yesterday, but he got original video. I think that was just about shape shifting. He caught on one of my videos. That's an interesting video too. But the video about the cave and about Deb is called Cave Camping Gone Wrong Voices. Higher Truth, and it'll pop right up on YouTube. It's funny and it's educational at the same time. It was so cool. I saw that video. It's nuts. That's where it all began, in that cave, and we're going back to this shit.
Joe said, "Good luck in the cave." Who's all going?
Jill, we still debating on bringing Jeff and Mike. As far as for sure, no matter what, it's gonna be me and Fred. I'm thinking, I'm still debating Jeff and Mike for the entertainment. I want to get them in there and his experience for them at the same time. So probably all of us. My Uncle Joe might even pop up in on it. I don't know yet, but as far as I know, for sure, me and Fred, possibly Jeffrey, Mike, and my Uncle Joe. There's a couple of sandwiches short of a picnic. Oh shit! I just read that. I just read that. Guys, you gonna get me in trouble. I'm already demonetized. You wanna get me flagged while I'm at it? Yeah. In the ground. That's probably going to be waiting in there. No, she's over Woodburger Farms over in his barn.
Show me where it's at.
She don't know where that's at. Yeah, Mike's scared. Mike and Jeff both terrified of that place. I tried to trick them, but the one time out of a million videos that we put up, they watched.
They watched that one.
They watched that out of all the videos. They watched that one, and we got caught. They showed up to talk about we ain't going. Damn, we ain't even going. You ain't gonna find me.
They're already planning to run.
First thing out of Mike's mouth, you ain't gonna find me. But I'm gonna find them. I know where I'll get them. I'm gonna get them out there. That'll make a great video. That definitely will. the more the merrier. That's another thing. Strength in numbers. That's another reason why I like to have the whole team out there. No, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to get anyone in trouble. I'm getting myself in enough trouble, Lauren. Don't worry about it.
So is that a baby mama?
Is that my baby's mama? Oh, man, you got jokes tonight? Man, come with jokes tonight. She not my baby mama. I know I have a couple crazy but none of them's that crazy. None of them to talk to themselves and answer themselves in 2-3 different voices. That's the first time I ever experienced any shit like that before ever. I didn't even know that shit was real. I thought that shit was just on movies and shit. But when you actually meet somebody that got 4 different people coming out and talking to you, it's like, that's the first night we usually, every time we ever went camping, somewhere through the night we lay down and went to sleep. That was the first night and the only night we was up wide awake. We was up till the birds started chirping till we could set up, tear the tent down and just get out. All she wanted to do was talking about, let's get in the tent. The Blair Witch is about to begin. Come on. That made us wanted to get away from me even more. Who wants to get in the tent talking about Blair Witch is coming? Bitch, you stay in there. We're going over here. And then me and Fred took off and went walking. I left her there with Mike. Spider ended up jumping on me. I'm leaving Mike up there with a serial killer and his girlfriend. It's just, that night was just bad, guys. That was just a good expedition going wrong at its best. Scary ain't the word for it. Try walking through the wood forest at 3 a.m. with a serial killer behind you. The last one in line, back behind my kids and his girlfriend. I learned from my mistakes. I definitely learned from my mistakes. You need to read what I'm saying to you. What happened when you can't get into the cave?
We dig.
We got further in the hole, Gene. We will get there. We will get in there. I ain't even going to check it out. We just gonna go do it. We're gonna get dropped off. That's what we do, Gene. BB Hunter said they barricaded that top off to where we can't get in.
We dig.
We dig. We find a way in. We will get in. Like I said, your word is all you got, and we're gonna get in there. That's the end of that.
No, I dig 10 times. Just dig. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Gene, we ain't gonna talk about it. Just wait for the next video, and you'll see. You'll see us inside that cave. And they BB Hunter didn't say there was 10 tons of dirt. He said they graded over it. They probably
grate over top.
They put a grate over top of it. So we'll see.
I'll ferritize that hole.
We'll see what happens. 1 stick of dynamite will get you in. Nah, we ain't trying to make no noise and draw nobody to us, but we've been talking about it. We got a plan, and I think we gonna get in there. I think we're gonna be all right when it come to getting inside. That's not gonna be the issue. The issue gonna be staying inside. That's gonna be nobody home. But the issue is gonna be staying inside. That's the issue. The issue's not gonna be getting in there. We'll get in there. It's actually staying in there and not getting ran out by something. That's gonna be the hard part. I believe they might have sealed up one of the entrances, but I don't think they know about all 3 entrances. I'm gonna tell you that much. talking to the leaves and rocks and shit. What did I miss? There must be something down there that the government doesn't want you to see. Yeah, there's a dog man. We had two incidents where the picture of the dog man is on Into the Woods with Jeff. Most of you guys seen it, but for the new subscribers that ain't is not a subscribe to my Facebook Into the Woods with Jeff. There's that dog man picture from that cave is on that Facebook page. Yeah, the third level, it's coming. That third, we're gonna do that third level, and it's not even going to be for a milestone. We're just going to do it just to do it, just to see what happens. And that's not going to be no time soon. Not till it warms up a little bit. The temperature's starting to drop too much, and it just is going to be too cold for us to be doing crazy shit like that. I'm not trying to no survival shit in 20 degrees. That's just too much. But we will get to that in the future. We will definitely spend a night on that third layer. I don't even want to do it on the third layer. I want to do it on the backside of the fourth layer where I got hit with the rock. That's where I want to set up a tent right there where that rock landed and hit me at where them structure is, that arch structure before you get up into the rock face. They don't want me in there, and that's where I want to set up the tent and see what they do if I set up a tent right in front of that arch structure. Because if you notice, as soon as I reach up to grab that structure, that's when he bounced that rock off top of my head. He does not want me over that way, so that's definitely where that's one of the overnighters in the later future. But right now we got too many overnighters to get out the way. We got the cave, and then we got the maze.
Kelly says it's going to be even colder underground. It usually stays about the same temperature in that cave.
Yeah, underground in that cave. Anyways, it don't matter winter, summer. It stays the same temperature all year round.
Stays around the same temperature.
No matter what, it's the same exact temperature all year long. It don't change under there.
It might drop a little bit, but not much.
Yeah, not much at all. Not much to worry about. It could be 20 above ground. It'll be 70, 67 down below there. It's not that bad under there. They must have their children around there. I don't know, but there's one section there in the chamber in that cave that's real warm. I mean, it's like 90 degrees warm. As soon as you get around there, everything, your lenses start fogging up. Everything, the lenses on the flashlights are fogged up, but it's only like 50 feet. So you walk about 50 feet out around that chamber, and the temperature gets cold again. I don't know what's doing that. If it's a natural phenomenon, if that's where their nest is, and that's how they're keeping warm back. I don't know what's heating that area up in that chamber back there. But it's like a 90-degree warm pocket in there, and the rest of the cave is like nice and cool. The humidity, you go from warm to cold. Yeah, I know why it's steaming up, but I just don't know why the temperature difference in that chamber. It's like a good 85, 90 degrees in just that one little section, and the whole entire rest of the cave is nice and cold. It's like in the low 60s, and we can't build enough fire underground. That's out the question. This stone, it's an old stone quarry, and as soon as you start heating up them rocks and cracks and heaves, we don't need that. We have enough problems with just going in doing what we do. Now let them have a fire warming them rocks up. It could go bad for us. It's because the sun could be hitting the rock. No, it's underground. You have to walk out this main chamber, and then like you make a left off the wise off 4 different ways, and you go off to the left out around out this chamber, and it like elbows back out around to the beginning, But in that elbow of that chamber, it's like 90 degrees, and it's there for some reason that we have no idea why. Hey guys, have you tried checking the history of the rock formation and what was there before the woods grew up? I don't think anybody knows. It looks like some ancient ruins up in there. It the rock formation is crazy. I have no idea what it is, but there's it's a lot of history. It could be anything from the Civil War to back when the Indians was fighting. There's a lot of war that happened here, and it's just even where would you begin to even look? It's you'll never know. Someone last week said might have been ancient ruins. It's definitely some kind of ancient ruins. It definitely, without a shadow of a doubt. There's old drill holes that go deep down into some of them rock faces, and it's ancient. And there's just too much going on there. You see too much in the rock carvings. There's actual faces that you can almost make out statues thousands and thousands of years ago. They're definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, ancient ruins. I just don't know how ancient, and it's like Inca ancient ruins. It's old, very old. I wouldn't even know who to go about, what geologist I would look up or talk to about even taking out there. That would blow a geologist's mind to even just take one trip out through them rocks and see what's out there, how they level off, and there's tunnels down in through. I mean, that would blow a geologist's mind out there. I would love to go out there and just experience some of them rocks. I love all the windows and faces and apes or Bigfoots. Yeah, the rock faces. I see them a lot on it, but it's only in Bigfoot land on them rocks. That's the ancient ruins back up in there. And they're still occupied by the Bigfoot. That is definitely amazing, enchanted place. That's the best way to describe that place. Who said that? Gene said my half hour's up. A hive grass man. What did he say? I'm trying to get caught up on some of you guys' comments, and they just broke. Just send the ESP. Awesome. Yeah, Susan, that'll never happen. You'll never go out there and shoot one and think you're gonna walk out with it. It's never gonna happen. Ever. Ever. You'll never live to tell about one that you shot. I wouldn't even think about doing some dumb shit like that anyways. I know what the outcome would be. The same outcome if you walk in the neighbor's house and shoot one of them. You're going to have about 20 or 30 of them jumping on you, taking you out as fast as they can. And that's the same thing in the Bigfoot world. My neighbor is a geologist. We would have to ask him. Jill, definitely talk to him. Show him some of the videos, some of them rocks. I'm sure that it'll blow his mind. Let me know. Get back to me on that, because I would like to know. Definitely some of them drill marks. Actually, the next time we go out there, I'll get some pictures of some of them drill marks out there, and some of the markings and faces in the rocks. I'll just spend like a day just on that. Tell them to check the videos out for sure. For sure, I definitely love to get a geologist uh, opinion on that. That would be crazy just to find out what that is or where it came from or how old it is. That'd be amazing to find out. They can break you in half. They It would be bad, Mary. Believe me. It, there's. It would be bad. Tell him to check. Everybody wants him to check it out. Definitely check it out because that is a fascinating place out there in Bigfoot land. It's it's definitely is. But Gene's right. It's way past the 30-minute mark. It looked like they wouldn't let you in there with a weapon. They would. They will let you in there. You can go in there with weapons, but they will scatter. You'll never see one. You'll never hear anything of them. They'll go away. But like I said, go in 3 days with a gun, and then go in 3 days without a gun, and see what happens. What's that mean?
Mm,
Hide it or show it?
mm,
Is it good or bad?
I'm not hiding.
Okay. I couldn't tell what the hell that shit was. But
Negative 3 is what Mikey said on.
yeah, researchers believe they have found Mayan ruins as far up in the North Americas as Tennessee. Be careful about talking to people with you. I got bad vibes when you took Deb out there. I did too, but I did it. You guys know why I did it. I did it so somebody outside the team can experience what we're experiencing and can go back to you guys and explain to
Verify our story.
you, verify what we're experiencing. And it went total opposite. It didn't work out at all for us at all. She turned out to be a nut. I will figure out which video is the best shows rock formation. Thanks, Jill. Thanks, Jill. That means a lot. That would mean a lot. Cause not only me, I would like to know, but I think everybody would like to know what that is and what is that. Would like to find out what that is. What Gene said truly wasn't hard to find, you guys. I did a bunch of research myself and found out how to get a hold of you. Oh yeah, I know, Gene. Yeah, we'll be fine. There's a couple people already know where we'll be at, how to find us, how to get into us if anything goes wrong in there. I would really like to know why you think Sasquatch are down in that hole in the woods. How do you get their big asses down in there? They're in there. There's more than one entrance that you guys know about. You only see it the two entrances that me and Fred go in since they sealed it up. But there's more than one entrance in there. It's harder to get to. It's next to impossible to get to. But we got ferret in the hole. We'll get in there. Simple treats, fruit, peanut butter. Yep, we got it. We got it. And marbles. We ain't gonna forget the marbles. I ain't got them yet, but we're gonna get them. There's lots of tall trees. No drones in caves or woods. Nah, there are a lot of pyramids in the USA. Yeah, that's what I heard, David. But these, I don't know if they anything to do with pyramids or anything like that, but it's definitely something ancient, something very thousands and thousands of years old. It's older than what you could. It's old. We have rope. It's already packed. I get it, but just be careful. I think some of the small structures you found after Deb went out with you are actually things she left behind, like X's and such. Anything's possible because she kept falling behind all the time. Every time we go 20 feet, she'd be 50 feet behind her. We have to stop, wait 10 minutes for her to catch up, and just to walk another 50 feet through the woods. So it It was more or less babysitting than it was showing somebody what's going on out here in the forest. And it was, it was bad. But they look like walls or homes. Yeah, like a foundation of a castle or something like that. It's something along them lines. It definitely is, Brenda. It's definitely somewhere along them lines. It's definitely some ancient ruins. For without a shadow of a doubt, I just don't know how far it goes back. She was a plain whacker, everything. Yeah, can't argue with that, Gene. You got it right. Yeah, I was blind. I was waiting what for Fred to yell, "Hey, step it up." Where you are, but they look like walls or homes. All right, guys. I haven't clashed head before. I hope they don't get mad at us either, but we're going peaceful. We're going in peacefully. All these comments. But all right, guys, we're going to go ahead and call it a night for this Friday Night Live. We're going to go ahead and get ready for this cave expedition. Man, you guys, we ain't ready for it, but we just going to go ahead and do it without thinking about it. The next video you're going to see is the beginning of that series, that cave series. So, till then, guys, you guys have a good night. Gene, go rest your neck. And Brenda, everybody else, Higher Grass, man, Kim, Jill, everybody, Mary, it's been great talking to you guys. And
Jack said, "Oh, can't say hi."
oh, Jack, I didn't even know you was on here. Was you on here the whole time? My fault. My fault. Mr. Willis is in the house. And that's the man that got Fred out. Help get Fred out. He wanted him to help Fred get out the hole. So
Show some love, guys.
I didn't even know you was on there. I didn't know you was on there. I definitely would have definitely said something. You should have said something a long time ago.
Just go here.
Well, see, you try to make me feel bad for no reason. All right, good night, Mom. We're getting ready to cut it short anyways. It's about that time. It's about that time. Jill, you take care too. And guys,
Facebook, guys.
Yeah, everybody, thanks for watching and stay tuned for this next event. See if we survive it or not. Until then, one of us will post this shit up. Whoever makes it out got posted. Till then, stay tuned for the next crazy event. I'll hit you on the rebound. All right, Gene. Night, everybody. It's been fun. And if I keep looking over there, it's going to end up being another 30 minutes. And I'm not looking over there no more. So wherever y'all say, I'll see you later. And y'all have a good night. Till then, stay tuned. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. For all you new people out there, don't forget to subscribe. And I am going to leave that link in the bottom, the GoFundMe link for the couple that wanted it and it didn't work. So I'm going to leave that in the description below. With that being said, I love you. Good night. I love the rest of you guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.